Once upon a time, in a world that had forgotten how to be kind, lived a good man named Noah. He was a beacon of light in a time of growing darkness, known for his gentle heart and his unwavering faith. Noah lived a simple, happy life with his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. They worked the land, shared meals under the open sky, and treated every living creature with respect. Their home was a pocket of peace and love in a world that had strayed far from its gentle beginnings. They found joy in the simple things, like the warmth of the sun and the laughter they shared, a stark contrast to the selfishness that had taken root all around them. One day, as Noah was tending to his fields, a soft, gentle light enveloped him. A voice as calm and vast as the heavens spoke to him, not with thunder, but with a peaceful whisper. It told Noah of a great sadness, for the world had lost its way. A great flood was coming to wash the world clean and begin anew. But Noah, because of his goodness, was chosen for a monumental task. He was asked to build a giant ship, an ark, big enough to save his family and 2 of every kind of animal, a male and a female, from the waters that would soon cover the earth. Though the task seemed impossible, Noah trusted the voice and accepted his mission with a brave and hopeful heart. With unwavering determination, Noah and his family began their work. They ventured into the forests, selecting the strongest gopher wood, and with saws and hammers, they started to construct the massive vessel. A cheerful montage of activity unfolded day after day. Beams were hoisted, planks were hammered into place, and the ark slowly took shape, its frame stretching towards the sky. The sheer scale of the project was breathtaking, a wooden mountain rising from the plains. Their neighbors would often stop and stare, their faces a mixture of curiosity and disbelief, whispering amongst themselves about the strange ship being built so far from any sea. But Noah and his family worked on, their shared purpose making the hard labor feel light. When the last wooden peg was secured, an even greater marvel began. A long and impressive procession of animals started to arrive, as if called by an unheard melody. They came in pairs, from every corner of the world. Tiny ants marched in an orderly line, slithery snakes glided gracefully, and majestic lions walked side by side with gentle lambs. Towering giraffes dipped their long necks to pass through the entrance, and mighty elephants lumbered up the wide ramp, their steps steady and calm, the air filled with a symphony of sounds, the chatter of monkeys, the squawk of parrots, and the soft cooing of doves, as this incredible parade of life found its way into the safety of the ark. Just as the last pair of animals stepped inside, the huge, heavy door of the ark slowly swung shut, sealing them within. A hush fell over the world, and then a single drop of rain fell. It was followed by another and another, until the sky opened up and a relentless downpour began. The streams turned into rivers, and the rivers swelled into seas. Yet inside the ark all was calm. The great ship creaked and groaned, then gently lifted off the ground, floating safely upon the rising waters. It became a sanctuary of life, bobbing on the surface of a world being washed clean. Life on the ark was a testament to peace and cooperation. Noah and his family became the caretakers of this floating world. They moved through the vast corridors, feeding the animals, cleaning their stalls, and ensuring every creature was comfortable. A quiet harmony settled within the wooden walls. Predators rested peacefully near their prey, and the sounds of the animals were not of fear, but of contentment. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as they all lived together as one big family, a small community of hope adrift on an endless ocean, waiting for the world to be reborn. After many long days and nights, Noah felt a change. The rocking of the ark softened, and he decided it was time to see if the waters had receded. He sent out a dove, which flew out into the gray expanse but soon returned, having found no place to rest. 7 days later, he sent the dove out again. This time, as evening fell, the little bird returned. Clutched in its beak was a freshly picked olive leaf, a vibrant green symbol of life and land. A wave of joy and relief washed over everyone in the ark. It was a sign of hope, a promise that their journey was nearing its end. Finally, the ark came to a gentle rest on the slopes of a mountain. With trembling hands and hopeful hearts, Noah and his family opened the great door. A brilliant light flooded the interior, revealing a fresh, clean, and beautiful new world. The air was crisp, the earth was rich, and the sky was a brilliant blue. The animals exited joyfully, stepping out onto the renewed land 2 by 2. As they dispersed into the verdant landscape, a magnificent, vibrant rainbow arched across the sky. A breathtaking arc of color. It was a beautiful promise from above, a symbol of a fresh start and a pledge that the world would never again be washed away. A new beginning for all living things.